Thank you for joining us for Member Vision's Night Tide. Be with us tomorrow as Fire from the Mountain profiles the life of a Nicaraguan political activist, followed by a farm widow with a penchant for poisoning in the remarkable Mrs. Hawk, tomorrow on Night Tide.
This is Member Vision, WPBT, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and the Palm Beaches.
Some people hustle pools. Some people hustle cars. Then there's that man you've heard about, the one who hustles stars, Jack Horkheimer, star hustler, director of the Miami Space Transit Planetarium. Our episode for this week, Monday, July 18th, through Sunday, July 24th, is Hail to the Light Bearer, or the third brightest object in the sky. And now here to tell you all about tonight's sky and the biggest show of all, the universe, your star hustler, Jack Horkheimer.
Greetings, greetings, fellow stargazers and Star Hustler audio tape starwalkers. And this week, the object which frequently becomes the third brightest object in the entire heavens reaches its greatest brightness for this go-round. And believe me, it's a dazzler. And all you have to do to see it is go outside about an hour before morning twilight or an hour before sunrise and look to the east. And if you can't see it, then you're either clouded in, fogged in, or have a mountain or a building in the way. It is one of the most beautiful things that we can see in the heavens, and it has fascinated human beings since even before written history began. It has dozens of known names and probably hundreds of unknown names, reaching far, far back into the pre-dawn of history. The Babylonians and the Assyrians called it Ishtar, the Earth Mother, the goddess of love and marriage, the most important god of the Assyrian Babylonian religion. The Phoenicians called it Astarte, the goddess of physical love and fertility, very much like the goddess mentioned in the Old Testament, the goddess Ashtaroth. And we know that the Greeks had two names for this cosmic wonder. One was Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty, love, and marriage, much like the Babylonian Ishtar. And the other name was Phosphorus, from which we get the word phosphorescent, which means to glow, to shine. And phosphorus in Greek comes from the words phos, which means light, and pheron, which means to bear. Thus, the Greeks called what we are seeing right now in the pre-dawn eastern sky the light bearer. Now, the ancient Romans were also very fascinated by this brilliant celestial marvel, and they called it the light bringer, from the Latin lucia, which means light, and the Latin fere, which means to bring. Putting these two words together, Lucifere, the Romans came up with the name Lucifer, a name which would grow to have a much different meaning during the days of early Christianity. For indeed, Lucifer, as one of the names for the devil, was the early Roman name for what we now call Venus. And the name Venus is also Roman. Indeed, Venus was the Italian goddess of beauty and spring bloom. Oh, yes, indeed. The planet Venus